Aging isn't about slowing down, it's about stepping into your power. Welcome to Don't Let the Old Lady In, the podcast where we challenge outdated beliefs about getting older and embrace wellness, self-love, and confidence. Your host is Lori Gardner, a registered nurse and nationally board-certified health and wellness coach, and she is your guide on this journey to vibrant, mindful living. Each episode will explore topics that nourish your mind, body, and spirit and how to navigate health issues in the healthcare system as you age so you can live with energy, purpose, and joy. Let's get started. Here's your host, Lori Gardner. Here's a bold truth, ladies. The greatest secret to aging well has nothing to do with creams, diets, or gym memberships. It lives right here inside your mind. If you're a woman in your 50s, 60s, or even 70s, and you're feeling weighed down by stress, sleepless nights, or that nagging sense that life is passing too quickly, you are not alone. In fact, I've been there myself. And today, I want to show you how meditation and mindfulness can become your superpower, a powerful way to not only calm your mind, but to age with vitality, confidence, and joy. So today, we are talking about meditation, the superpower for women who refuse to get old. We'll age, but we're not going to get old, are we? Let me start with a little honesty here. For years, I thought I could just push through stress. I thought being busy was the same as being strong. I thought ignoring my own needs was noble. And I see this with my clients too. Maybe this sounds familiar. You try to eat healthier or exercise more, but the stress is still there. You lie awake at night replaying conversations, worrying about the future. You think, if I just get through this week, maybe next week I'll finally feel better. But it never quite happens, does it? What I didn't realize, and what you might still be trying to do, is fight the wrong battle. I was fighting against my body, against my thoughts, and time itself, instead of learning to work with them. And then, ladies, something shifted. I discovered meditation and mindfulness, not as some far-off spiritual practice, but as a simple, everyday tool. At first, I didn't believe it would make any kind of difference. How could just sitting and breathing matter when my to-do list was so long? But within weeks, I noticed my sleep started to improve. My mood felt lighter. I stopped reacting to every little frustration, and I began to feel younger. And in fact, I started meditating in my mid-30s after having 2 miscarriages, working full-time at a very busy corporate job, having had a baby and not losing that last 7 to 10 pounds, driving me crazy. Once I started meditating, ladies, those pounds fell off within 2 months. So I said I felt younger, but not necessarily younger in years, younger in spirit. And here's the thing. I'm not special. I didn't have more discipline or more time or more willpower than anyone else. What I did have was a willingness, almost, I will not lie, almost a desperation to try something new. And I had to shift something in my life. And that's the same opportunity you have right now. You are the hero of your own story. You can change the way you age. And this is why I'm so passionate about sharing meditation and mindfulness with women in midlife and beyond. Because the truth is, it's not about escaping aging. It's about learning to age well. I've created a path that makes meditation practical, accessible, and effective, especially for women who think they don't have time or can't quiet their minds. If that's you, let me assure you, you don't need hours or incense or a mountain retreat. You just need the right approach. And that's what I'll guide you through. So let's do something together now. Wherever you are, unless you're driving, close your eyes. Place one hand on your heart. Now take a slow breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. Just take a pause. Take a slow breath in through your nose. Hold it for a little bit and then let it out through your mouth. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale deeply. Hold it. and let it just fall out. Now notice, your body just shifted. Your shoulders may have dropped. Your thoughts may feel a little quieter. That tiny pause, that's meditation. In less than 30 seconds, you gave your nervous system a reset. Imagine what it could do for you if this became part of your daily routine. Now, just to insert something here, because I've been working feverishly on how I can support women out there in bigger and bigger numbers, because we need more women who are aging and defying the beliefs that hold us back. And meditation and mindfulness is a big one. So I've created really kind of doable, low-ticket types of courses you can take to enhance what you're learning here. And so I have a mini course. If you are interested, you get in touch with me and we'll do it. And it will be the start of something fantastic for you and could be life-changing. And take years off your life, ladies. Who doesn't want that? Because in it, you'll learn 3 simple practices to calm your mind, energize your body, and unlock your ageless vitality in just 10 days. So, before we continue, I want to share something important with you. If what you've heard so far is speaking to you, and if you've even felt a glimpse of calm from that short breathing practice, imagine what could shift if you had a step-by-step process to bring that peace into your daily life. That's what I have for you, ladies. And if you want that, get in touch with me. I got mini courses for you, really quick and dirty. You can have a quick one. It's going to be like a jolt of energy for you and possibly provide a lot of hope and peace. So I'm basically going to give you more of what you're hearing here, how to meditate, keep it simple and doable. I'll have a toolbox of mindfulness practices you can use anytime, anywhere, you name it, and a belief shift that will unlock vitality and joy in midlife. It's short, powerful, and designed to give you results quickly. So if you're ready to make meditation your superpower, let me know. Get in touch. So, okay, let's get back to the episode. Most women I work with have already tried a lot. They've done the diets, the fitness program, supplements, reading self-help books, maybe even a yoga class or two, and yet they're still tired, still stressed, still wondering why nothing feels like it's working. Here's why. Because those things only focus on the outside. Real change has to start on the inside. And that's what meditation gives you, a way to align your mind, body, and spirit. So if you're curious and if you're ready to stop running in circles and finally find a practice that helps you age with peace, confidence, vitality, I want to invite you to take the next step, as I talked about, that course. So follow me, join the journey, and discover what's truly possible. I'll be opening this up to women. I will also be creating a mastermind mentorship type of guiding program, because I find that women really not just practice meditation, but really want to be in a group of like-minded women to feel like they're not alone in this aging journey, and that other people are going through the same thing, and we all can help each other. Everybody's answers from within, but sometimes we hear things that might resonate with us. So look for that as well. So I know you might be thinking, though, I don't have time, or it's too late for me to change, or I've tried it, I can't do it, it didn't stick, I tried it before. But here's the truth. Those beliefs are what hold you back. You don't need hours, you don't need moments, you're not too late, you're right on time. And if it didn't work before, it's because no one showed you how to make it simple and personal in your life and provided the right mentorship and guidance to get there. I'm here for you to do that. So here's the belief shift I want you to hold on to today. I am not too old to change. I'm finally old enough to know my wisdom is my superpower. Let's repeat that together. I'm not too old to change. I am finally old enough to know my wisdom is my superpower. Let that sink in a minute and repeat it to yourself. Believe it, because when you make that shift, everything else becomes possible. So I want to thank you today for joining me. And remember, meditation and mindfulness aren't about becoming someone new. They're about coming home to yourself, tapping into the strength and peace that's already in you. And if you found value in today's episode, follow the podcast, share it with a friend, send me a comment, follow me, and check out your mini course. Because if you really are serious about aging and not wanting to get old and not letting that old lady in, you're going to want this mini course. It's quick. Ladies, I know we don't have a lot of time, but you're worth doing this. So, if It's a really short course and definitely worth your time. So with that, I want to invite you to share if you did these breathing practices. I'll share that in my last signature course, I had a gal, meditation, the word just turned her off. I was like, good, let's get rid of it. What does breathing do for you? She said, breathing, I like that word. So she ended up getting up. She liked to get up early in the morning for the big day started, added extra time just for herself and a cup of coffee, and she decided she would just do breathing, the breathing practice we practice in the course. And she did it consistently. Like, you have to create a habit. So I always say do it for a minimum of 3 weeks, and you'll start to feel it becoming a habit because you're going to feel good. And she said it was pretty life-changing. She had situations come up in that period of time and thereafter that normally she would have had a totally different and negative reaction to. She held her peace within. She found better responses to the situation, and she was really pleased. I want you ladies to feel the same way. So get in touch. And in the meantime, ladies, we got power to not let the old lady in. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Don't Let the Old Lady In. Remember, age is just a number. Your mindset, energy, and passion are what truly define you. If this episode spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend. Subscribe and leave a review so we can continue this journey together. You are strong, vibrant, and unstoppable. Until next time, keep living boldly, loving yourself fully, and most importantly, don't let the old lady in.